Why do I always leave my hand here? Can you go away? We don't need you. I thought you got cut at the dance call. No, I'm at callbacks. Why am I doing this? Let's forget I did that. Too late, you can't, you already saw it, so why am I single? Hey you guys, what's up? It's me, Catherine, and today we're going to talk about how to choose the perfect song for your musical theater audition. Number one thing to consider, what kind of parameters did your auditioners set? And by that, I mean, did your auditioners say that the song had to be before 1960, or that it had to be an up-tempo, or that it had to be from the show you're auditioning for? If that's the case, always follow those rules. Following the rules is basically the number one way to get on the good side of any casting director. As a general rule, your audition song should showcase the best part of your voice while hiding your weaknesses. As in, if you have a really strong belt but not a great head voice, choose a belt song. No one is making you use your head voice. It's so silly when people choose an audition song that they're scared to sing because it's not really in their range. Why did you pick that song in the first place? Choose the one that best suits you. If you're doing a cut of a song, which means just a part of it and not the whole song, you should be able to tell a full story in those 16 bars or 32 bars or 1 minute of music. But how do you do that? Glad you asked, weird tiny shoulder person. Start the song in one place and end in another. Like, emotionally. That being said, choose lyrics that allow you to have that full arc. For example, don't sing "Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair" from South Pacific. It's a great song, I love Rodgers and Hammerstein, I love me some Kelli O'Hara, but there's not much you can do with the lyrics. You get the picture? South Pacific joke! Your song should be in a similar style of the musical and role that you're auditioning for. By musical, I mean it should be in the same genre. If you're auditioning for, let's say, Rent or Next to Normal, see, those even have similar sounds, you should have a pure rock and roll, pop, contemporary sound to it. Don't sing something from King and I. But just as important, it should be a similar character. It's really important to choose a song that has lyrics that reflect the character that you're auditioning for. If you're auditioning for like a really sexy, confident bombshell like Ula from The Producers, don't sing a song where the lyrics are self-deprecating or awkward or shy, because that's not who the character is. So even though that vocally it might be a match, thematically it's not. Okay, I get it, great tips, but how do I find these songs? I'm glad you asked, creepy shoulder girl who's apparently back again. Now that you know the rules, here's how to find those songs. Try looking up what other shows the composer has written. Chances are the two musicals are going to sound pretty similar. Best example of that? Alan Menken. Oh my gosh. Alan Menken does a ton of Disney, like Aladdin, Tangled, Little Mermaid, Newsies. But he's also written for musical theater, like Little Shop of Horrors. Have you noticed how Somewhere That's Green sounds exactly like Part of Your World and every other Disney I Want song? There you go, theater magic. Similar way to find new songs, research the actor who made the role you want famous and see what other roles they've played. For example, if you're auditioning for Analia Owens in King and I, go ahead and research maybe that young lady that no one's ever heard of. I think her name is Kelli O'Hara. I don't know, I've never really heard of her. I doubt you guys have either. Sarcasm, guys. Sarcasm. Queen Kelly! Yes, I worship you. If you do a little more research into Kelli O'Hara's background, you'll find that she's played a lot of similar roles to Anna, like Nellie Forbrush, Julie Jordan, Francesca in Bridges of Madison County. Sure, not all of those are similar to Anna, but a lot of them are, and it's a good place to start looking. Finally, look up contemporary composers or shows. Translated into English, I mean. Let's say you're auditioning for 13 the musical. You look up Jason Robert Brown, you see what other shows he's written. You look up that, you know, person that no one knows, Ariana Grande, Elizabeth Gillies, like whatever. I don't know any of these people. Again, sarcasm. Still, nothing's really floating your boat in terms of rep material. Check out who else is writing at the same time as Jason Robert Brown. Pasek and Paul, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Codis and Holman, Lawrence O'Keefe, all composers who are writing music around that same time. However, music out, thank you, maestro. There is one exception to that rule. If you're auditioning for a Sondheim show, you better sing Sondheim. So there you go. Those are my top tips on how to pick the perfect audition song for a musical. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way we can be best internet friends. I put out a new video every Theater Thursday right here on my channel. Plus, I do bonus uploads throughout the week. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, get a whole bunch of ugly selfies, I am at Kath_Steele. If you guys have any questions, comments, video requests, leave them in the comments down below. And I will see you guys next week. Bye! I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man. You didn't see that. But how do you do that? But how do you do that? Illuminati confirmed.